of fun. So in actually one of our latest videos titled "We Need Your Help," our buddy Albert Aldridge gave us the idea to do Jay Cutler. Olympia just passed, we figured why not, let's get a huge back. So starting off with these reverse wide grip lat pull downs, one of my favorite reasons for really liking them is I feel that they really stimulate the lower lats a lot more than a regular lat pull down. So moving on to the one arm dumbbell row, this is an exercise I see a lot of people doing incorrectly, and I think the main reason is that they believe they always have to go over 100 pounds for this exercise. They always think they need to be doing the absolute most amount of weight. But I think it's very important. You'll see here Josh is doing 100 pounds perfectly. It's very important to make sure that you're doing a certain weight that you can control, but it will be working your muscles just enough to make that progress with that progressive overload. Moving on to the underhand bent over cable row. So this is something we actually showed on our Snapchat. By the way, if you're not following it, it's Colossus Fit. I highly recommend you following that, but it's just a different variation. So Jay Cutler actually had regular barbell rows planned out, but we just decided to switch it out, stray a little bit away from the routine and just add in this little cool variation where you have constant tension from the cable, gives you a nice pump, and it's just overall a lot of fun. Next up, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 12 on the machine rows, staying within that hypertrophy range. Mind-muscle connection is going to be absolutely crucial in ensuring that your lats are going to be worked properly within this exercise. You notice that I'm pronating my hands at the end of the movement, and the reason I'm doing that is because I believe it allows me to get a better extension on the exercise and just overall contract my lats a lot better. There may be 2 reasons why you don't actually feel your lats being worked within this exercise. I hear some people saying it. One of the reasons, this was something that Josh was saying to me, is a lot of people treat this machine as a machine that you can just half rep on, and number 2, you probably aren't getting proper mind muscle connection, so keep those 2 things in mind. Now, the seated cable row, you guys will notice we have done a ton of rowing within this workout. We've done the one arm rows, we've done the cable rows, machine rows, and now we've got the seated rows. So Jay Cutler was a big fan of doing rows for the bros. Anyways, you'll see here Josh is getting a nice extension. He likes to lean forward because he really feels he can get a better stretch out of those lats. We've heard a lot of professional bodybuilders talk about that, so it's something we like to dabble in, and we feel we get the best results from on that exercise. Finishing up, we've got some hyperextensions, and this is just overall great for your lower back. You can feel a nice stretch, and it's just pretty relaxing to be doing after such a tough workout where you're really crushing those lats and your whole entire back. You can toss in some deadlifts. We did some yesterday, which is why we didn't do them in this workout. I hope